Hey everyone, this is Danielle with Atlantic Employee Screening. And today I'm going to show you the technology of our online invitation called the QuickApp, as well as what our reports are going to look like to you. So let's get started. So from our front page, we are going to go ahead and hit the login button. We're going to enter in the username and the password that would be given to you from Atlantic to gain access into Gateway 2.0. And welcome to Gateway 2.0. We're going to have the news and announcements down here, as well as a couple tabs up here that have different purposes. This is where you can reach your profile to update your own preferences, such as changing your own password. So this is where all the packages and products that have been added to your account will be listed, and you can have as many as you'd like. For this case, we're just going to choose Client Demo. For ease of showing you the technology, I'm going to go ahead and click Identification Report and Multi-State Criminal Database Search. At this point, you could go ahead and just choose the Next button and enter in the information from the application and authorization form you received from the applicant, or you could choose QuickApp, which is what we're going to do. As far as the reference field goes, you can put whatever you'd like in there. People tend to put location or position so that it can be used in the future for billing. And remember, you don't have to use these fields. All that is necessary is starred on this page. And then we're going to just provide the information needed to utilize the QuickApp, which is the first and last name. And then if you'd like to do the text-enabled QuickApp, we would need the phone number and make sure to press this box. But in this instance, we're just going to do it by email. So I will go ahead and put an email address in here. And at this point, you can just hit send if you have one, or send in next if you have multiple to enter. We're just going to hit send for one, and there you have it. You've successfully sent the online QuickApp invitation to the candidate. As you can see here, it shows when the applicant was notified, as well as how many emails and texts have been sent. This is when the applicant is going to go ahead and fill out the information needed to complete the background check, as well as give authorization for the background check to be completed. Once Joe Clean has responded to the QuickApp questionnaire, you're going to receive an email letting you know that he has gone ahead and completed the QuickApp. Now it's time to push Joe Clean into our queue for processing. As you can see here, Joe Clean is no longer an applicant pending, and that's because he's no longer pending. He is ready for the background check, which means he is in Applicant Ready. So we'll go up here and click into Applicant Ready. And there he is. You can hover over the detail box to see exactly what was ordered. And then we're going to go ahead and click directly into his file by clicking his name. At this point, you're going to be able to see the information that the applicant entered himself. We'll come back to the California counties later. In an effort to increase compliance, you won't be able to see the social that they entered or the date of birth. We'll go ahead and hit next. This is where we're able to confirm the date of birth as well as the product we want for the applicant. And last but not least is the summary page. This is the last page you're going to see before you go ahead and push it into our system. The pencil is there for you to make any edits. And if you have multiple candidates to go through, you could use this green button, but we're just going to go ahead and hit add to order. At this point, Joe Clean is now in processing with our in-house team. And just like that, he's going to be complete. Some of your candidates will even come back this quick because our turnaround time is pretty awesome. So now I'm going to show you the full report for Joe Clean. We're going to come up here and click View. Now, because Joe Clean is sort of a stand-in dummy for an actual candidate, there's not going to be much information here. But as you can see, he has no reportable records. But if he did, they would have full dispositions and dates. Clicking back into the completed order, I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like in your full report system. So obviously it's no longer in pending. But if we click into the completed reports, there is Mr. Joe Clean. And so what I'm going to demonstrate next is what our disclosures and forms would look like. We've got pre-adverse actions as well as adverse actions in both English and Spanish, and a consumer copy, all free of charge. So we're going to choose the pre-adverse and hit edit. As you can see here, it's going to have everything in it, including summary of rights and a copy of their report. We could print it and mail it manually or email it from in here, but to be even quicker, we can click the email button right here, as long as there's an email on file for the individual. The system will make sure you actually want to send it, and there you have it. It was sent and you will be notified. We're going to go ahead and refresh the page. And there in the attachments is the pre-adverse action that you sent to the applicant. Now, just because you utilize the online QuickApp doesn't mean that you don't have access to the authorization forms that the candidates electronically signed. They are going to be stored within our system. And this is actually where those California counties that I mentioned come up. As you scroll down, you'll be able to view every disclosure that the candidate had to acknowledge before moving on. And as you can see, the state and city disclosures are going to be stored in here. And this includes disclosures at the county, city, state, and federal level, and they update automatically to where your candidate resides or is applying to work. Now keep in mind that this is only one example of the vast technology that Atlantic Employee Screening provides to every single client. And I can't forget to mention that you can streamline this entire process within your ATS or HRS system. And that's it for me today. If you have any questions or if you'd like to see a more detailed demo, please reach out to our office. Atlantic Employee Screening, easier background checks.